What is the single most important problem facing Columbus right now, and what would you do to solve it?
Thank you, Angela. That's a great question. And I think one of our biggest problems is looking into the future. We are expecting over 500,000 people to move into the city, into the region by 2030. And we need to make sure that we have affordable housing, that we have quality education, that we work in a lot of our neighborhoods and prepare our city for this great number of people that we are expecting to move in, as well as infrastructure. So I would say again that our biggest issue is making sure that our city is prepared for the large number and influx of people that we are expecting over the next few years.
Do you support the use of police body cameras, and how do you think they should be funded?
Thank you. Body cameras are one of the many tools that can be used to improve the relationship between the community and the police. I think that they not only help protect the police if they get into a situation where we need to see what happened, but it also gives the community another level of trust into our safety forces. And I'm always for tools and ways to continue to improve on our community policing. As far as funding, I think that we will need to look at a lot of different resources, not only within our city budget, but we will need to look to the state and the federal government for possible grants, because we know that body cameras are very expensive, not only outfitting all of the officers, but maintaining the networking and the camera in the database.
How do you plan to ensure integrity in the office of Columbus City Council?
Thank you, Angela. And I believe that first, it's incumbent upon me as an elected official for the city of Columbus to represent the residents with honesty, integrity, and transparency. And in doing that, we will begin to restore the trust that the community has in City Hall and that they have in each elected official. And I will also need to work with all of my colleagues on City Council, as well as all of the elected officials in the city of Columbus, to make sure we are providing top quality ethics training to each elected official, as well as our staff. And I would also like to review the lobbyists' requirements and mirror them after the state, and make sure that we know who's lobbying with the city of Columbus, check, as far as any gifts that they are giving to any elected officials, and just have really stringent requirements and maintain that transparency not only for our lobbyists and our elected officials, but also our residents.
What would you do to encourage growth and development, and what specific area of Columbus would focus your attention?
Thank you. I believe that we need to continue with our public-private partnerships. That is one thing that has really spurred the vast amount of development that we've seen throughout the city. And working with them in many ways, not only ideas on infrastructure, developing our downtown areas, our office buildings, but also seeing what areas across the country are really developing as far as like workforce development and various careers, and working to make our city competitive and draw those careers here and draw those people. And as far as specific areas that I believe we need to focus on, the Linden area is one. I grew up in Linden, and I know that there's a lot of work that needs to be done as far as economic development, housing, addressing other quality of life issues. And I believe the Hilltop needs that same and similar attention as well, so that we can make sure we are revitalizing a lot of our historic neighborhoods, preserving them and stabilizing them, so that all of our residents are enjoying a great quality of life. Hi Columbus, I am Jaiza Page, and I am currently representing you on Columbus City Council. I have been on City Council since January of this year, and I have had the absolute privilege and honor to serve each and every resident of the city of Columbus. I am asking for your support and for your vote on November 3rd, as I want to continue representing you from City Hall. I was born and raised here in Columbus, and I've seen how our city has grown, but I know that there is still a lot of work to do. I am a person who values honesty, integrity, and transparency, and I will continue to represent you with all of those values. Again, I thank you for the opportunity that you have given me to represent you throughout this year, and I hope that you will continue to allow me to represent you throughout the next 4 years. So again, I am Jaiza Page, and on November 3rd, I am asking for your vote for Columbus City Council. Thank you.